Determinism, a-determinism. What is deterministic? Anankeia, ananke, the highest destiny, the absolute unchangeable destiny. Heimarmene, the great destiny inbuilt into the higher worlds and the stars. Yet, we are removed from this destiny, being inbuilt in it. What governs us? Well, we may model it as Moirai, the three Moires, weaving their tales of past, present, and future. With a bit of fortune, and fortune is a separate thing, and tiche, or chance. Within fortune, some are kings, some are beggars. The wheel turns continuously. Yet, we cannot assume that fortunes award like Moires do. Fates are different. How is it governed in time? There are 4 types of time. One is oroboric, linear, cyclical. Sequential, as in sequence after sequence. Interrupted time, something that is finished. And seasonal time, like seasons that repeat itself to a certain point in large time scales. Now, what is bad fortune? Bad fortune is brought by environment and decisions. Character or ethos shows fates. How you confront it is up to you. And good fortunes are good decisions in a good environment. Wise decisions. There's never a pure good fortune or a pure bad fortune. In other words, there is no good luck or bad luck. This is an invention, a superstition. There are always hidden aspects, occulted aspects, apart from the apparent surface things, that interplay in the creation of fortune and fate. That means that even when we make good decisions in bad environments, in bad settings, circumstances, we may eventually remedy some things, but it's like walking on a minefield. We are forced to step in some mines and explode and move on, if we may. Now, bad fortune and bad decisions is like falling into mines on a minefield continuously. Good decisions in good environments is like walking through a blissed land. Happiness, eudaimonia, but also we suffer from woe if we don't respect these good fortunes, and that is a bad fortune in itself. Now, bad decisions in a good environment, that is rather fortunate, right? We make bad decisions, but we have the setting, the environment that is supportive. We have wealth, we have societal support and so on, but we are, for example, complete idiots. Somehow, we're brought up. That's why whenever I hear deriving from these preconditioned axioms that someone that is a filthy pig, but is in the top echelons of society, is picked by some kind of divinity or god. Well, it is to the contrary. It is the earthly fates and circumstances and fortunes that brought him up. It is never providential. Destiny has nothing to do with it. Now, how to link yourself with the providential of others is through personal strife and incorporating some of the divine qualities, virtutes, despite, for example, bad environment, bad circumstances. You make good decisions. This is a good decision to incorporate value. Despite bad environments that may ruin you in life. It is worthy to be noble. It is worthy to be striving. Even if your social rank is the lowest of the low. I've met more noble beggars amongst the beggars that I've met than amongst regular people. And once I've met a beggar that was more noble than a top-notch elite figure that I interviewed personally. So, of course, there are some noble people in the upper echelons of society. For example, the past Vice Minister of Culture in Poland, years ago, was a very noble person, an excellent diplomat. But when the Conservative Party went into power, he was reduced to a librarian. He wanted nothing to do with politics. So that is how someone who is an excellent diplomat and a cultured person, and he wields the position appropriate to his competence, his ability, virtue, and skill, is reduced by pigs that are raised by fortune. Worthless pigs. And they reduce that person that is worthy to a position of a no one, a precariat. Subsumming, the position you have in life depends on fortune and decisions. It never depends on the providential setting, on forces assisting you. So I always scorn piglets, especially pigs that are in high positions or of high wealth, thinking that some kind of divinity supports them. Well, Fortuna Dei, nothing else. Or that someone is downcast and nearly a beggar, that divinity hate him. No, it's the fortunes of life. But within how you shape yourself, being a noble person, an Arya, is always recognized by the divinities, by the metaphysics. And the world may be upside down with pigs up and noble people down. But this is belonging to the change of sequence within time that I mentioned. Thank you.